again, as we mentioned the other week, we were bringing it back. New studio. We've got Jordan.
Hello.
We've got Ben back behind the desk.
Hello.
Shut up, Ben. And we're back in the new studio. We did record like a trial episode the other week. It was meant to be the first episode, but schedules clashed, whatever else. This is the first one back. It's good to be here.
Looking a lot better.
Yeah, I just want to preface before we go any further, because since we decided what the backdrop was going to be, people have gone a little bit wild with the Union Jacks. I just want to make it very clear that was decided before people got a little bit patriotic, let's say, because it's about to be fair. The actual flag I wanted, Amazon's not allowed to sell them, so we had to improvise and get the Union, had to get the Union Jack.
Thought it'd be more disrespectful to cut it in half. Maybe.
Yeah. If anything, we're fighting back. But how have you been, though, George, since we were last in the studio? You've been fucking out gigging and shit.
Yeah, good, man. It's been pretty non-stop. Just lots of gigs. Lots of going to Edinburgh next week.
Nice.
Fucking off, where was that? At Dead Meat. We were both there last month.
Dead
that was
Meat
a lot
was
of fun. But yeah, you know.
Dead Meat was sick.
Keeping on. How you doing?
I'm alright. To be honest, I mentioned to you before about a conversation I had in Edinburgh the other week, and I've tried to have the conversation with a few people since.
We've not even done an episode, and we're just like, save it for the pod. We don't need to have in person.
Don't speak to me on the train, please, in case we waste something. But no, right, I got speaking the other week in Edinburgh about, you know the way, obviously, back in the day, you had like blow-up dolls.
All right, yeah.
But now you've got like, have you seen those like hyper-realistic ones? Like the silicon, and it looks not like a real woman. But have you seen them?
I've heard of this, yeah. Like a real doll, sort of?
Look, Ben, if you don't mind pulling this up for me, just we've got a screen down here, so you see us
on my work laptop. Go on.
Go incognito, it's sad, it's fine. You can get these things now, and I don't know what they're called. I don't know the exact name of them, but it's like the most realistic sex doll you can imagine, and you can go on the website and you can like customize it so you can get its exact like skin tone and like dimensions and shit like that. It's creepy as fuck.
Is the mouth still like, like, you know, like every blow up doll just has the big O mouth?
No, see, they've got like I don't. Once Ben's got you'll see what I mean.
Oh,
but I have to pause. We'll have to pause.
I can sort this out. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll just jump straight back in a minute. But do you know what? Actually, we'll carry on now. Fuck it. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, to be completely honest, I think fleshlights are weird.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't like that.
I never understood why it was in like a flashlight. I don't know why it wouldn't just be like that. That's a bizarre thing to me.
I suppose with them you need something. You couldn't just have it not in a case.
Like a loose thing.
Yeah, you're gonna need something to grip. But. Yeah. To be honest, I think that's weird. I don't agree with that. I think just they...
Have you ever used one?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Right, look.
There you go.
Ben, is there any way of getting this like on the screen for the viewer, just so they can... Anything that's a bit too far, we can play it out.
Dude, if that's real, that is crazy.
And it's not just that, it's like the whole body as well.
Yeah.
Like,
if that's real, my girlfriend is in trouble.
Yeah, but they're like not like affordable, but they're only like $2,000.
It's like that Ex Machina movie where the billionaire was just making these and then like fucking them and stuff.
Right, now, so this is the point that I've been trying to make for weeks.
All right.
Is I seen like, I don't know if you got like a documentary, but it was about this fella who's got like 3 of them. And he like sits there in the living room with them on the couch.
Are they motionless? Are they like walking around? Okay, motionless. All right.
So like if you want to fuck it, you could like, you've got like joints so you can put them in any position you want them in and stuff like that. Right, it's weird. Like it is weird. And there's this fella who's got like 3 of them, and he dresses them up and stuff. He's got like names for them.
Yeah.
Sits them in the living room with him.
Yeah.
He'll sit them around the table with him while he's eating dinner and stuff like that. And I had this, we'll call it a theory, that I think that's weirder than shagging like an animal.
Really?
I do not. Listen, I actually do.
I was so curious where the ball was going to drop on that.
No, because, well, right there, I think that's weirder than specifically a dolphin. Because Ben, a dolphin's vagina, Ben, pull that up.
Hasn't he got spikes in it?
No, that's a cat. That's why you can't fuck cats. Everyone knows that.
That's the cat's dick.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the cat's dick's spiky, so that like when it goes in, the female cat can't escape. Very innovative animals.
So no.
But if a dolphin, a female dolphin's vagina, it looks a lot like a human vagina.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
But no other part of the dolphin looks like a human.
But see,
they're smooth like humans.
Let's say, obviously, there's like a theory that like your sexual preferences are like things that you've seen in early life,
right?
That were like imprinted on you. So let's say,
so if you're born in SeaWorld,
like, but nearly. So let's say like when you were a kid, you know, sometimes like something like brush against your dick, and you don't know what it is, but you're like, what was that?
Yeah.
That felt like something.
Yeah,
let's say you
tingle.
Let's say you go to SeaWorld as a kid.
Yeah.
You're swimming with the dolphins. One just brushes on past, and you're like, oh, don't know what that was.
Yeah.
But it felt nice.
It's affecting your entire future in that moment.
And then in later life, you discover that dolphins have got like a nice box. You're just in the sea one day. Yeah. One swims up. Dolphins are one of the only other mammals on Earth that have sex for pleasure.
Mm-hmm. They fuck people too, don't they?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a hacky comedy premise, but
yeah,
the idea that dolphins rape people is like very...
Because they're also very intelligent creatures, so it's not...
that makes them intelligent.
It's not... No. But it's not too out there to suggest you could maybe be seduced by one. Very intelligent.
Yeah.
Nice box. And where does the doll thing come in?
I don't know where the dolphin thing came in.
No, because in my head, I've rationalised why it's like you could be imprinted as like a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you start some weird, like, not even like an attraction, but like
plants a seed.
It's sexually ingrained in you. Like, that dolphin made me feel nice. And then it's like, dolphin's got a lovely box. It's actually alive. It's living.
Yeah.
The doll thing, not real.
Yeah, but you could see why someone would want that. Like, because it's the same guys that were already fucking blow up dolls. They're like, this is like, it's like, you know, you grew up with a Super Nintendo, and this is like the Nintendo Switch of fuck dolls. It's like just the best, hottest new version. But I would think anyone who would fuck an old blow up doll is bizarre anyway.
I think men using sex toys is disgusting in general. I just don't think you should. I think that is a thing for girls.
Yeah.
And they've got fucking so many different varieties of them. But I think as a man, if you're like online looking at fleshlights, it's probably time to call it in.
Well, here's where it gets real weird. Is those dolls, if you could make an exact one, are they making kid versions of those?
Ben, pull that up for
They definitely are. They definitely surely are.
Yeah.
Because they make life-size dolls of like everything.
Yeah, so then...
No.
There's one being sent to Ben.
It's dead expensive.
Ben's got a couple of silicon kids in the wardrobe.
But they definitely are. I mean, they won't be made for that, surely, but...
But wouldn't that almost be like... Okay, now we're going down a weird path that I didn't think we'd get into 10 minutes into the first episode.
What are you, though?
But if you were a pedophile,
okay, wouldn't
it be better for you to have a doll like that than actually victimize a kid?
In theory, yes. But...
Or is it like sort of, it's giving you too many ideas?
Yeah, it's practicing it.
You think so?
But then
how to tie up a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, yeah, that's one idea. But it's like weaning off. It's like non-alcoholic beer, sort of.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is like that. Imagine being the fella who pitches that. It's like, you know this thing we're doing with the dolls? Imagine them, but smaller and sexier.
Every day it's replaced with a slightly older doll.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Happy birthday.
Because that's what it must be. It must be just extremely lonely guys who are like, look, like, it's almost like a positive way to be an incel of like, look, I'm giving up on women that are real. I'm going to buy this doll family. And, you know, then that's how they live.
Would you go down on the doll?
Yeah, well, depends again.
Like, because if you're buying one, if you're buying one,
yeah.
If anyone's watching who's got one, Let us know what it's like.
Yeah,
But
I'd love to know that.
If you're buying one, we'll get it on. We'll get it on as a guest. But like, something's gone wrong somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Something's happened where you look at that and you're like, this is the best option.
But I'm saying it is the best option. Like, if the alternative is kidnapping a woman or just buying a doll, I'd rather the people buy the doll.
Yeah, but there's prostitutes though.
Well, yeah.
Like, I'm not condoning that, but I'm saying
But they talk.
that is the problem with them.
And yeah, the doll isn't going to like talk back or ask for money or anything.
True. Or tell on you.
Yeah. Talk about your tiny willy or anything.
Do you know what? You might be onto something with the pedo thing.
Yeah.
I think that could be like a
preventative measure,
a solution. But then, like you say, it could also just encourage them. Because then they might, like, I mean...
You're like, this is so sick, I gotta try it.
Yeah. Like, imagine one that cuddles after. Yeah, I don't know. I just think...
I can tell you put a lot of thought into it.
No, I actually have. I genuinely... I've tried to have this conversation with, like, a couple of relatives. And, like...
What?
No, because it's like... Because, no, like, genuinely, I honestly believe, as a fella... You're a weirder man for shagging one of them than you are for shagging a dolphin. Honestly, like, and I honestly think that because it's like you could just be in the sea one day and a dolphin swims up and it's like, you know, as far as dolphins go, that's not a bad dolphin. You take the chance while it's there. It's a one-time thing. It doesn't mean anything to either of you. But to get one of those dolls, you've got to go on the website, customize it through its hair color, the length of its hair.
It's like a create a character.
Yeah, you sculpting its face. You go, let's make the tits a little bit bigger. Let's zoom in on the areolas. Let's see. Then you like it's the customizing bit. That's the fucked up bit.
How much do you think they cost? Probably like minimum 10 grand.
Have a look, Ben.
For an authentic.
I think if you like getting them customized and they're like custom made, it must be more than 10 grand. I reckon it'd be.
Yeah.
Is there a way of finding out without violating a work laptop?
Oh, we should start a fundraiser.
I'll Google it on here.
Yeah, use your phone for that one. Like, use your phone.
I'll Google it on here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hedge your bet. I reckon 2 grand.
I think more than that.
2 grand? Are you kidding?
Yeah, there's obviously a market for it.
Yeah.
And the average man who's like lonely, they probably haven't got a spare 10 grand lying around.
Well, no, but who knows? That's the thing. I heard a story.
The one I've just seen there
Yeah.
is £22,320.
Fuck off.
That doesn't shock me. Well, yeah, it's just like tech nerds that don't know how to talk to ladies and stuff. Like that's the market. You would think.
I don't know. It's even gone.
It's on offer.
It's on sale. Second hand, barely used.
Barely. Oh no.
I don't know.
I'd be like a jealous boyfriend if it was like someone used my sex doll. I'd be like, what? What a whore.
Like, was he bigger than me?
You reminded me of a story. There was this scientist lady. I forget what decade this would have been, but she was trying to study dolphins and shit because she knew they were like really smart creatures
And sexy.
And so she took her house and like flooded the first floor and like lived on the second floor. And dolphins would come in. This is like a true story. I don't know how you could find it, Ben, and so anyway, dolphins would come in and she'd like talk to them and deal with them and stuff. But then she noticed in her research, like the dolphins are always way too pent up in the morning. So she'd jerk the dolphins off. And then after she'd do that, the dolphin was way more like affable and like open to like doing tricks and shit. And then when she released all her studies, they saw that she was jerking these dolphins off, and everyone's like, "This woman's a monster," and it ruined her career.
Yeah, well, it's going a bit. You know, yeah, I know it's weird, but look how nice they are after it. They're doing dishes, they're bringing the shopping in.
She was such a scientist about it, though, that she was like, "No, that's a biological urge," and once that was out of the way, I don't have to spit on it if they're underwater.
Well, water can dry it out.
Yeah. Well, that's a great theory. I do honestly think we should look more into this. If anyone listening has ever bought one of these, I'd love to know a first-hand experience.
There's got to be, you can probably find people on Reddit. There's probably a whole thread dedicated to these things. In fact, I'm going to research this for the next episode. Right. I'm not quite done with that topic.
Right, yeah.
Because not only do I think, because also imagine that board meeting. Like imagine like the sex toy fucking company board meeting. And the guy's like, right, listen, I've got one.
Mhm.
Hyper realistic rubber women. And they're like, we're listening. Like the fella who's pitched it is a freak.
Mm.
The
Or
people-
just a genius who knows there are freaks out there. Like, he might have a wife and kids, but he's like, look, there's guys that are gonna want to fuck these dolls.
Look how much fitter this doll is than your mum. Can you blame me, kids?
Do you reckon anyone's ever got it like made to look like someone they know?
Yeah.
Well, you can
Dude,
get-
here's where it gets depressing. I bet someone's like wife has died from cancer, and then they get
Like that Black Mirror episode?
they get their wife. They get their wife made without the cancer, obviously.
Like the doll's only got 6 months to live. Oh,
Still
shit.
got plastic tits.
The dolls. Ben. Oh no.
Ben's gone nasty since his last stint.
I'm
on the
off
podcast.
camera, mate.
But no, yeah, I think like
Because that would be more sad than pathetic if you got your dead wife made and a doll.
I wonder if the arguments from the marriage then carry over with the doll though. You're still like, you bitch. It's
Yeah.
fucked. I don't know. There's something about male sex toys that doesn't sit right with me.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just think like just have a wank. I've never had a wank and then after it been like, oh, I wish that felt different. It's like it's
Definitely.
it's purely it's like it is almost like a scientific thing, and I've just got to get this done.
Or dudes that are so into porn that they're actually like they have a DVD collection and shit, or know the actresses' names and stuff, and it's like, how is this your hobby?
Speaking of porn and fleshlights, there's fleshlights that you can buy.
And they're shaped after certain porn
Yes.
stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you could buy like Akira's butthole,
Oh,
and a butthole fleshlight.
it's
So I
just
assume it's tighter.
I mean, it's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Stinks.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just like there's those whole like there's porn conventions.
Yeah. Oh man, it's just like these women have to be polite to these like ogres that come up to them and just like imagine just that's your job. It's like pretending you want to talk to this guy.
I've had so many wanks over you. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Go away. I see the video the other week of one of those porn conventions, and there was like some fella, like obviously like you can go and pay to have like a 20-minute conversation with the porn star, and there's some lad, he's got a ticket, but he's there just to like take the piss, and he's like walking around with the camera, and he goes over to this porn star, and the lad who's like paid for the conversation's like, it's like, he's like, yo bro, like let us just like do our thing, you know, it's like, go away lad, fuck off.
Well, dude, that's like now you see like OnlyFans models who will have like they'll have their Facebook pages or whatever, but for some reason these creeps will like find them on Facebook, and you'll see. I saw this girl the other day who was talking about how she was nervous to go and be doing something, and this comment's like, "Why don't you go rub one out? That always helps me when I'm nervous." And it's just like her family's reading this. Like,
well,
what are we doing?
We had a girl on the podcast a while back who had like a really successful OnlyFans, and she was saying like there's men who subscribe to her OnlyFans who genuinely believe there's like a relationship between them,
Yeah.
and like they'll message her through OnlyFans and be like, how's your day been, babe, and all shit like that, and then she had like fellas like sending her presents on her birthday and stuff, and it's just like at that point, like you've got to take some action there. You like
Yeah, I don't want to blame a victim here, but if you're like egging that on, it's like that can only lead to somewhere.
someone's
and
kidnapping
twisted.
you.
Yeah,
Someone's
yeah.
putting you in something and running away. You're gonna be found in different duffel bags scattered across a county. It's
yeah.
fucked. I don't know. There's something about the whole like the sex industry now. I don't know. I think it's gone a bit far.
Yeah, I think it's once it becomes like mainstream. Like there are OnlyFans models who are like comedy is a big crossover, and I've always felt like OnlyFans, porn, fucking wrestling, comedy, any performative art. There's always like this weird link between it. But you'll like see like I'll follow an OnlyFans model because she's like followed by comedians, and then it's just OnlyFans content on your Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't go to Instagram
No.
to be horny. I go to
No.
like watch people get hit in the nuts. and,
You,
like-
I don't know. I think the sex and the porn industry is too ingrained into society now, and it's like, how do we go back from that? Like, are we gonna end up like Japan?
But then when the UK puts on this restriction where you got to like put in your ID and shit, and now everyone's like, this is authoritarianism run mad and shit, and I'm like, I don't know, like would I have been better off if at 14 I could just look up anything I wanted at my fingertips? Like,
Well, I could, and I know I'd be better off if that wasn't the case.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
fucked you up a bit.
At like 13, you've got no reason to watch a woman get bummed.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's too big for it. Like, you've got like, it does have like effects. Like, it changed how people view sex entirely.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I first like started like having sex, and I'd try to be like flashy with it. You know what I mean? It's just like, what are you
You're like
doing?
posing towards a camera that's not there.
I'm performing for angles and stuff. It's like I can't. We haven't got the right lighting in the room, Gail. Sorry, we just. It's. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
I think it's gone too
I'd
far.
like to know if like facials were a thing in like the 1940s.
They couldn't have been.
Like, who would decide that? Who's in on that?
They couldn't. And in the 40s as well, by the way, you've got to bear in mind everyone's dick stunk. So there's no woman who's willing to like kneel underneath someone's bell end and be like, oh, this is good. Like, it's not happening.
Maybe
Apparently, it was a thing after the war. when-
Facials.
No, well, it's just facials.
We're celebrating.
All the fellas in the Trent. No, but like when loads of the American soldiers were in France, France was a lot more of a promiscuous country,
Yeah.
like sexually. So they'd get back to America and be like, do that thing with your mouth. And the American women were like, what thing? Like, it was like, I swear, honestly, Ben, look that up. Because
Yeah.
if I'm wrong on that, and I'd like not to be, but if I am, I'm going to look like
What do you want to Google?
I was just gonna
That's it,
say,
yeah, no, that's
you'll
a
bring
good
up the
one.
most obscure thing and be like, Google that.
Ben, find this, actually.
Google who does blowjobs.
But no, like
Near me.
you have blowjobs per country. No, I dated.
Per capita blowjobs.
I dated a French girl for the longest time, and she said there was like such a problem with guys. They'd be like making out with a chick, and they just start shoving the girl's head down, and it became such a problem. They had
Yeah.
to run ads nationally that was like,
Stop
guys,
doing that.
be polite, stop like grabbing women's heads and shit.
Raise the question
And
at
it's-
least.
Yeah, yeah, literally. And it's
Yeah.
like French dudes are such animals. You have to tell them not to like force blowjobs on a first date.
I've never understood the facial thing. I don't get that.
I understand it.
I don't know, no, but like
You don't understand
I
it?
understand the mechanics of it.
No,
but
yeah.
I've never understood the appeal of it.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like,
Well, it's the two mind thing. It's the before come and after come. It's like a thing you can make seem like a great idea, and then the second you come, you're like, this is a terrible
like,
idea.
oh my god, I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
it's like that's another thing I don't like. Like, to be honest, I don't really watch porn.
Yeah.
But
Golf
like,
clap for you.
it's
Way to
no
go.
thing, you know. I'm just one of them. But I'm just a great guy. But but it's like, as soon as you're finished, you're racing to get that off.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't want to see or hear anything to do with it.
Mhm.
It's vile. Because it's like, if I looked out of my window and the people behind my house were fucking, I wouldn't be like, I'll do it. Like, it's, I don't know.
I have friends that have done. They've been like, "Oh man, I was in the hotel and you could hear this couple fucking in the room next to you," and I'm like, I'd knock on and be like, "Stop it!"
Yeah, please,
like,
yeah,
I'm
just-
trying to sleep. I'm not gonna jerk off.
You're having a much better time than the woman I'm with. Can you stop showing off, please? Mate, you're ruining my evening.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
I always think with porn, you shouldn't go above what you're into in real life. Like, it should be as softcore as possible, or else you're gonna like create a fetish for yourself and then want your girlfriend to do that, and then
Yeah.
that's like an issue.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. And especially as well, like, it was a rude awakening for me that it's like they don't enjoy it as much as the porn makes it seem. So I was like, fuck, that those women in porn must be having a great time. And then it was only after I learned, like, no, they put it on a little bit, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
No, it's like pro wrestling, you know.
Yeah.
They're partly in character.
yeah. Well, me and my little brother, when we were kids, like, we never used to watch like a lot of wrestling, but like I'd like throw them into walls and be like, ugh. Like, well, they don't cry. I'm like, why are you crying? It's like this. You're meant to get up and do it. But and then it was like when you learned it was fake, it was like, I probably damaged that child significantly. I was like,
I'll never forget. I was after a wrestling pay-per-view, and me and my friends were doing that thing where you make like a fake ring out of whatever's in the basement. And I set up a ladder in the corner, like diagonal. And I got my friend to like Irish whip me into it. And I left my feet and put my weight into this fucking ladder. And it cut me on the back.
no.
And it just buckled me. And I immediately started crying.
yeah.
I was like 12. And I'm like, man, how do they do that?
It's
like,
fucked. I
then
mean,
you
to
find
me-
out they're all addicted to pain pills, and you're like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But what was the thing with that? Who's the fella who runs the WWE?
Vince
Vince
McMahon.
McMahon.
He's meant to be a bit of a fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Rapist.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Did it go that
Full
deep?
on, yeah.
Oh, I thought he just liked some weird shit.
No, there's the craziest clip in that documentary, right? So he's talking about, they ask him about this rape allegation he got in the 80s. And he's sort of like, yeah, I would never do that. Everyone knows that's crazy. And then he pauses and he's like, and the statute of limitations is way past anyway. And it's like, well, why would you say that? Like, why would that even matter if it didn't occur?
Yeah. Like, no, I would never do that.
Like,
but
hypothetically.
if I had done, it was ages ago. So let's get over it.
Yeah, no, he's got he's being currently charged with like sex trafficking and all this.
Trafficking?
Yeah. Because he hired this woman and then was like, Vince McMahon clips.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he hired a woman basically as like a sex slave. And then he was like talking with his wrestlers and he's like, look, if you sign, I'll send this girl to your house and stuff. And Brock Lesnar was meant to have been in on it. It's this crazy, like, deep thing. He's named in the lawsuit.
Oh,
and
shit.
Brock was like, oh, that sounds great. Send her my way. And the only reason they didn't meet was because of a snowstorm or whatever.
Can you imagine getting fucked by Brock Lesnar?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Like when Jeremy Renner got hit with this fucking snowplow. It's just fucking...
Yeah.
That's,
You're not the same person after getting fucked by
no,
Brock Lesnar.
no, not a chance. No way. If he lasts any longer than 20 seconds, that's a horrible evening. Is that Candice Michelle? Is the sex slave? Is
No,
that
that was an on-camera thing in 2000.
So was he getting basically like the female wrestlers to be either his missus or take off his clothes? or
on
do
camera,
weird
it's
dances?
hilarious because he was the head of creative, and he'd have like a bombshell like Trish Stratus, and he'd like, "What if you're in love with me?" Like, and then they'd be like, "Okay, Vince." He's like, "We're gonna go with that," but he did it like 10 times. It's
Yeah,
like
no.
10 and they're like making out graphically on camera and shit. It's really like
I,
he was sort of hiding in plain sight.
I mean, but then again, like, I mean, it's in no way a justification, but
But-
no, it isn't. But like, then everyone was doing wild shit in the 90s, so that's why when you're seeing him doing it on camera and it's on the TV, you're just like, oh yeah, this is just nobody had the
This is like
second thought.
2008,
Then.
2009.
Oh fuck! I thought it was like early days.
No, this is like his whole career. It's
Oh
fucking
shit!
wild,
So
man.
he didn't even ease up on it.
No, but he did all sorts of great. Like there's a clip where he's saying like the N-word on a pay-per-view, and then Booker T like confronts him about it. Like Vince McMahon didn't give a shit. He's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you've ran the WWE for that long and you've also like created this persona of yourself, like he turned himself into almost this like godlike character in that sphere.
Yeah.
He was like the main guy. At what point do you like forget how to detach from that?
Yeah.
Do you know, like if he,
Well, and you're a billionaire, like in real life.
it's like
Yeah.
that super villain level shit that he's created this reality for himself where he's like the guy and he's got all these fucking huge fucking guys working for him.
Yeah.
And then it's like when the cameras go off, he's not all of a sudden gonna be like, so like, you know what I mean? He's like that would fuck you up like mentally, I think. I think being in something like the W, like how many
I feel like your go-to is just how do I defend Vince McMahon?
No. No, I'm not trying to defend him in any way. I'm just saying I'm not surprised that it happened.
Yeah.
I'm in no way like, yeah, but he could have been cool. Like, I mean, it's like, I'm just not surprised by the fact that it happened because it's like, if you look at the character he played for so long, at what point does the character just overtake like your personality?
Yeah, it's
to
like
an
Ric
extent?
Flair now. Like every time people talk about seeing Ric Flair now, he's wasted in a bar, being like woohoo and
It's
shit
like-
like that. And it's like, but he's shitting himself, and everyone's like, man, Ric Flair's like falling.
That
off.
Kill Tony moment was mad, wasn't it?
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
walks off because like you're being mean to these guys, and I can't deal with you being mean to somebody.
Yeah, it wasn't a nice watch that.
But he's just wasted, like
Yeah.
24/7. It's
That was probably the funniest part of that episode of Kill Tony.
What, him walking off.
Kill Tony's not good.
I hate that
It's,
show.
I really like tried to like it. Like I tried to watch it and be like, Kill Tony. And then I was watching it and I was like, this isn't funny.
But what's cringier now is like the trend in today's comedy scene is like a Kill Tony inspired show. And it's like
yeah.
basically open micers are like judging other open micers and trying to pretend to be Tony Hinchcliffe. And I'm like, man, this couldn't get any worse. This is-
Let's actually kill him.
we found the bottom. Yeah.
We're gonna kill you.
But people love it. I mean, they sell out like Madison Square Garden and shit like that. So what can you say?
I mean, do you know what I was saying this to you before? Though I think that's got some. I think that was like a little deal politically because it was right after they all endorsed Trump and stuff like that, and then immediately I think it was a little bit of a sweetener. It's like, look, if you just endorse us, let's get us all on your podcasts, and then it'll win us the election.
Yeah.
You're going to be selling out MSG with Kill Tony.
But then you think like Trump's like pushing tickets or whatever. Like I don't know how that.
No, I don't think he's flying. I mean, like I think he's not outside. Like Kill Tony, you're gonna love it. But I feel like it was right after they sort of endorsed.
Oh, Ben's brought up. Have you heard the London show they did?
Yeah, apparently it's a mess, wasn't it?
Yeah, apparently they're not releasing it because it was such a disaster. Like people were getting fights in the audience, and like the show itself was fucking.
That doesn't come as a shock, though. Oh yeah, what does that say? I can't read that from
The
here.
crowd was unbearable. Obnoxious doesn't even begin to describe it. Felt like no one was there to watch the show. Yeah, apparently it was just a mess. He had the house lights on the whole gig.
Yeah,
it was just an absolute
James
mess.
Hayes got on that, you know, local
Fuck
comic.
off.
Yeah. Like,
Sick.
yeah, so he's technically played Wembley. I think it was at Wembley. It's fucking crazy.
See, I've noticed though, like a few times I've been to see comedians in arenas, never theaters, but arenas. You can hear talking from all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you go to like a comedy club or a theater, like for the most part, people are there to watch the show. But there's something about getting people in an arena.
Mm-hmm.
It's like who was it I went to see? Ricky Gervais in the Echo Arena, and there was a fight at the, like right by where I was sat, like 2 rows. I was in like the upper bit, and there was like a group of fellas.
What could you be fighting at a Ricky Gervais show?
There was a fella there with his 2 sons, like older sons, like easy in the 20s, and a row of fellas sat in front of them, like right behind me.
Yeah.
And the fella and his 2 sons just kept talking. One of them went to the bar and then come back and spilt the drinks and then went back to the bar. But then he's like shouting over like, "What did you want again?" Like so then the fellas have been like, "Yo, will you like will you shut the fuck up?" And then this fella and his sons have been like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?" So like they're literally like full on scrapping in like the aisle.
Right.
And had to be like escorted out of the arena.
That's awesome.
It's like there's just something about people when you get them into an arena, people just fucking, it's like Coliseum shit. People just go, "Ah."
I find anytime I'm ever in an arena, I'm just watching the big TV that's like above.
Yeah, because you can't see what's going on the stage.
I saw Louis C.K. in an arena that was like 30,000, and it was just like, I don't know if that was the number. It was a shitload of people.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you can't see him on stage. He's like a speck.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're just watching what you would have watched at home.
You may as well just wait till the special comes out and just watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd so much rather a show with like 100 to 200 people. Nice, intimate room, low ceiling.
I don't even think I'd like to do arenas anyway. I'm not even,
yeah.
It's not my thing.
I wouldn't do one of them.
No, I'd never sell my soul for that. It's fucked. It's like I've been to watch boxing a couple of times in like arenas, and there's something about when you get fellas watching fights, they've got to have one.
Yeah.
Like,
It riles them up.
I've been to watch like regional MMA shows where there's maybe like 400 people there, and like a mass brawl will break out, and it's like, what are you doing? Like there's professionals who are doing it. Just watch them do it. It's gonna be better than what you're doing.
Well, even when it's not live, like I remember I went to an Irish pub. This was like years ago to watch McGregor versus Diaz 1,
Sick.
and so everyone was like beaked up. Everyone's hammered before the like first fight even starts.
Yeah.
So by the time Conor gets out there, everyone's fucking losing it.
After bars, shadow boxing.
yeah. Everyone's pretending they're Conor McGregor. And then literally the second he gets choked out, you could feel the mood in the bar just shift because everyone was like ready for a McGregor win. And then you almost see guys like looking around like for someone looking at him weird. And
Anyone Diaz fan in here?
to my buddy, I'm like, we got to get the fuck out of here. This shit's about to kick off.
Was it in Ireland?
No, this was just in Canada.
Oh,
but
okay.
Back when he was like a big star.
I don't think there'll ever be another rise in MMA like that.
You say that. I don't know. It's the right guy at the right time.
I don't know. I think because everyone who does it now, I mean, I'm not much. I mean, I don't like McGregor at all anymore. I used to really like him.
Could, yeah.
But like everyone now who tries to have that rise, they just try to do it and act like him.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason it worked with him is because no one had done that.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like to try and think of something new to propel you into it. Like, what do you do?
That's what I was gonna say though. It is got to be someone wholly original and unique.
Yeah.
And just like you get that star, and then they're just.
I like Taporia. I think he's got the potential to do it. But it's like he's not meant to be fighting at all again this year.
Yeah.
So it's like what would have been his big breakout year he's gonna fight once.
It's just chilling.
And it's like, nah.
Well, and it's like, I don't know. There's something about like it was such perfect, like all the planets aligning, like Connor being an Irish fighter, it's the right place. He's fucking, like Ilia Topuria. Is Spain a big fight country? Like I don't know if.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think they've got much. He's trying to get them over to the Bernabeu, isn't he? Real Madrid Stadium to do a big event there, but I don't think the UFC really want to at all.
No.
It's like, I don't know. I like him, but he's also trying to do the McGregor. He's got the same back tattoo.
That's so.
It's
Imagine being that much of an alpha, and I'm like, I'm gonna get a tattoo like this other guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get his tattoo.
Yeah.
He's got a tattoo of his own face, hasn't he? Coming out. Is it like he's got like what line? He's got like some animal on his chest.
That's crazy.
And it's like splitting
gorilla,
in.
isn't it?
Which?
Is it not a gorilla?
No, I think it's a tiger. But
Yeah.
and then like the whatever animal's head it is like splitting in half, and his face is like coming out.
You mean Ilia
It's like-
Topuria?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's weird.
Well, dude, the amount of terrible MMA tattoos is the best thing. Like sometimes if you just hone in on like Darren Till's tattoo of his old bird on his arm is it's hilariously bad.
Yeah, no, Toporia's chest tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
McGregor's is the gorilla. Even McGregor's one, it's a terrible tattoo. It's just because it's his.
Yeah, he got it before he was rich and famous.
Tiger.
Yeah.
It's tiger.
Tiger with his face appearing from between it.
Oh yeah, is that his face?
So weird. It's such a weird tattoo.
That looks like Andrei Arlovsky. It doesn't even look like him.
It does a bit actually. Yeah, it actually does. I've always thought that with like when fellas get like a full like chest piece and there's just like there's the little circle around the nipple with nothing. Like surely you'd have to get the nipple tattooed.
Oh, dude, a nipple tattoo would probably hurt a lot.
Yeah, but if you're getting a whole chest piece done,
Well, yeah, I guess the whole thing would hurt. I never got like just buff guys or like guys who just get animals, like a shark. I'm gonna get a shark or whatever.
I'm gonna get a tribal piece. You're from Manchester.
Yeah, but you can't make fun of them because they might bash your
Yeah,
skull.
because they'll kill you. But it's those tribal instincts they've got. But it's fucking, oh, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, growing up was always the Japanese symbols or whatever.
It's like white people get adventurous with the tattoos. White people have got no problem at all getting a cultural tattoo of either Japan or a tribe on them. And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. You're not the
Look,
Rock.
what's that?
What?
Let's just get this fucking lunatic on the screen for the viewers.
one
Is
of-
that a swastika?
There's multiple swastikas on this guy. But,
Okay.
but it's an anti-racist campaign.
It looks it.
Anti-racist by having swastikas.
Yeah.
It looks it. I know, to be fair, it's
He's
got
trying
like,
to take it back.
it's got like the little extra line, so that could be the Hindu one. Because
Right.
the original swastika was like a. Oh
Right.
no, there's one without the extra lines. yeah, there's one without.
People always bring that up too, like, oh no, it's the Buddhist. Like, I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't mean that anymore.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It really doesn't. There was one man took that symbol and ran with it, and I don't even think the Buddhists claim that anymore.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you can have it.
It's. Have you ever seen there's like the people who like used to be white supremacists and where they had like the swastika tattoo on the chest, they just had it like joined up and it's like a square with like the cross in the middle. And like,
It's a
well, I wonder
window.
what that was.
Well, I was just in Romania on a trip for a wedding, and there was this buff dude walking around shirtless with just a big swastika, like Edward Norton style, on his pec, and I was like, wow, that guy's brave.
Where
like,
when you seen that?
Romania.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, I guess maybe, it's a bit more popular over
It's
there.
fucking-
But it's like, I would expect if you were to walk around like that in Manchester, like someone would just swing at you eventually, or like,
They'd have to. But then, from a personal standpoint, I'm probably not starting a confrontation with the man with the swastika tattoo.
yeah.
Because that's a dangerous individual.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's-
thinking too. Just to be that guy is just, you're already nuts.
Like, I'm looking at him like, someone should really punch you. And it's like, not me. Someone should take that. When I know he's already beaten, I might get a few in to be like, see what I done to the white supremacists. But I don't know. It's fucking... like, the swastika tattoo's gotta be the boldest one.
Yeah.
Like, that's gotta be the one where it's like, okay, you mean that. Like, a tribal one could be something you get when you're like 18 and you get to 30 and you go, oh, fuck, I'm not in a tribe.
Yeah.
But, like, once you get that...
No, when you get the swastika, you're so slotted in that lane that you have to continue being a white supremacist because it's such a...
Like, imagine changing your mind.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Imagine going, I know they're actually all right, aren't they?
Like, I would have got a Pokemon tattoo if I was like a certain age, like 16, 15. And then I would grow up and be like, oh, that's quite gay. I wish I didn't have this.
Yeah,
but
but
if you get a
yeah.
swastika, you're like, I guess I got to ride with
I
this.
think also if you're getting a Pokemon tattoo, eventually you're going to end up with one of the realistic sex dolls.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
the people who
That's the entry point.
They are the market. It's like, is that a Bulbasaur? It's like, well, have we got something for you?
You know what I'm finding hilarious right now? There's all these people who are talking about their regrettable Harry Potter tattoos because they got them. They grew up as like big Harry Potter heads, and now J.K. Rowling is a transphobe, and they're like, "I'm gonna cut off my arm."
That's so funny, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Oh, Pikachu tattoo. Hey.
I don't know what's gayer, the tattoo or the face he's pulling. That is a gay picture from top to bottom.
I actually like the Gyarados one in the top, like 83 cool Pokemon tattoos.
Let's see. No, there isn't.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
See, yeah, but to be fair, I wasn't massive into Pokemon, so I think that was some like Chinese art or something.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I like that.
Technically Japanese.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese
Tomato,
dragon is what it is.
But it's fucking, I don't know.
No, it's crazy.
I'm definitely gonna get deep into Reddit though, because first of all I'm gonna have to make a Reddit, but I want to find first-hand accounts of people who have got those sex dolls. I want to. It honestly, it has been on my mind for weeks, and it's like I haven't quite brought myself to look on the website yet just to see how deep the customization goes. But it's like even like, have you seen those ones? Sorry to bring it back to sex toys, but have you seen the ones where it's like just the back end?
Yeah, just a butt.
But it's like
Yeah, it's hilarious.
they're weirdly small.
I've seen one where it's like a foot, but then it's got like a pussy on it.
That's the most disgusting thing. Surely that's got to be photoshopped. That can't be real.
No, that's real.
That's definitely real.
that's
Definitely
horrible.
real, yeah.
But if you think about it, like, okay, reeling it back to sex dolls. If you go from like people are doing VR porn now, where it's like you're in the room, that the sex doll is almost just like one step closer. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just think like there's something about it that doesn't sit right with me. Apart from the fact that I just think it's odd. There's something about it which I don't know. I think there's something genuinely like.
You're being.
I think you shouldn't be able to order them online. I think you should have to go
Yeah,
into a
yeah,
shop
yeah,
in person.
exactly.
and go like, I want that one.
Yeah,
I
like,
couldn't
you've got to
imagine.
sit down with them and
Yeah.
like sketch them up and
Dude, I get
Hang on,
awkward.
no. Them flaps are tatting.
yeah, make it younger.
Dude,
You're
I
like,
feel
yeah.
uncomfortable.
Lower.
Make it 5'2".
I get uncomfortable buying condoms in store. I couldn't imagine even buying like a sex toy would be so fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah, because it's like because it's one thing walking in the shop. You could just be like I've walked into Ann Summers before. It's like, let's just go and see what the biggest dildo is they've got. Just out of sheer weird curiosity. But imagine it's the walking out with the bag, and then it's like you're on the train home with the bag, and you're just like visibly excited to get home with it. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it definitely is weird. But what you're doing is actually called kink shaming, and I'm against that.
No, see, I'm against it, but I still think it's okay to call weird things weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it when you're not horny still being into it. Like, you know, like when you've come and you're like, oh, I'm not into that anymore. That's disgusting.
You've got to clean it out and stuff.
But imagine like, oh, I'm going to get this bus. I'm going to get in at this time. I'll go grab some food. I'll go and get the massive dildo. Go home.
I'll put on some sensual music. We'll lower the lights.
Yeah. But
Like, it's a planning of it that I don't get.
some people are hornier than others, I guess. Some people go to fucking different countries just to get laid, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but even that though, it's like at least you're going there to have sex with a woman.
Well.
Yeah, it probably isn't one, but it looks enough like one to justify it, so it's fine.
Yeah. No.
Question for you.
Yeah.
You're in Thailand.
It's a no.
No, but let me land on this before we make any decisions.
All right.
Would there be a possibility where there'd be a ladyboy fit enough for you to go, just once.
No.
No.
The dick ruins it. Man.
Yeah, the dick probably would ruin it, but
The dick would ruin it. It's like the same way I couldn't have a threesome with 2 dudes just because if there's a dick in the room, it's like it's over.
yeah, I understand that. It's like
I never understood those guys who were like, oh yeah, we tag team this girl and we're just like laughing and high fiving, and I'm like,
that's gay.
that is gay.
It is. It is gay. It is. Do you know what? I remember once a fucking an ex of mine, and I only found this out like a year into the relationship. Before she met me, she'd had rather the promiscuous past.
Right.
And
I can't even put up with that.
yeah, no, but like they were all like, and I only found this out like bit by bit. It was like I was like piecing together my worst nightmare, and all of the guys, or the majority of them, were within a close friend group.
Oh.
And I knew that we were at like a party once, and I knew there was one of the guys there who she'd slept with, but I didn't know what one. So
Oh man.
for the entirety of this party, I was like looking around, trying to figure out like which one it was. And I caught myself in the weirdest train of thought. I was like, right, if I was a girl, which one of these would I fuck? And then I was like, not him, he's too short. I'm like, he's funny, but he's ugly.
You thought that.
And then in the end, I was like, am I fucking gay? I was like, what am I doing? I was like, what the fuck am I doing? It was like the best looking one there, and I was like, fuck. And I was like, I knew it.
Dude, for me, if I'm dating someone new, it's like, look, I know we all have a past.
Yeah.
I never want to hear about
Yeah.
it. I would like to pretend we're both virgins.
Yeah, I don't care for the most part, I don't care what the past is, but I just don't want to have to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it at any point.
Ever.
Yeah.
Literally ever. And maybe that is immature.
It does, yeah. Well, it's like jealousy is like, yeah, you fucking get jealous, and people will say that's irrational or immature, and it's like, yeah, but irrational means I can't control it. It's just a feeling.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I
just something you've got to deal with. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just how I'm wired.
I'm not gonna grow up.
Yeah, never. You've got to grow down. But yeah, it's just fucking, I don't know. It was so weird. I was like, would I fuck him?
But it's weird because I've never dated a girl who's like upset about, like, I've never met a girl who's like, oh, he's fucked all these women. I can't believe that. That's so gross. But every guy I know deep down is like any number is too high.
I hate when there's certain lads who are like, it just doesn't bother me. It's like, shut up, lad. Yes, it does. And I know it does because it bothers me. It bothers me that you're telling me it doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, you're not more evolved than I am.
No,
You're
I
just
hate
a liar.
I hate when lads do that, you know, and they try to take this like the high road on stuff, and it's like, shut the fuck up, lad. It's horrible, and it's okay to say it. It does me head in. It's like, I mean, I suppose maybe when you're like obviously in your 40s, 50s, then you've sort of got to be like, well, I mean, I've fucked up well more times than they did, so it doesn't matter at this point. But it's like. It's like, I don't know. I hate when lads are like, no, stuff like that just doesn't get to me. It's like,
Or dude, even guys in open relationships where they're like, oh, why do I care? Because I'm also fucking other people. I'm like, yeah, but
she's
just
doing it
imagining it for a second. And yeah, how much easier it would be
yeah,
for her.
I'd only be okay being in an open relationship if I knew I was getting the better half of it.
Yeah.
Because like if
I'd only be okay if it was open on one side and she wasn't. She wasn't allowed and I was allowed. That's the only way.
It's just, I don't know. It's like, because it's like if even like a really ugly woman, if she wanted to, could have sex every day with a different guy.
Yeah.
But it's like with fellas, it's like if you're lucky, every now and again. So it's like you've just got to sit there just like playing on the Xbox, and she's like, I'm going out again, and you're like, my time will come.
The amount of times as well where it's been the guy that suggested it and gone, oh, I want an open relationship, and then it doesn't work out how he expects, and he's just watching Doctor Who while his bird gets banged in the
You
next
can just
room.
hear it.
I think any guy suggesting it sort of wants it, though. I think there is
there's
some
deep
cuckoldry
perversion
happening
there.
there. Yeah.
That's, I think if a girl I
Deep
was
perversion.
there is no if a girl I was seeing ever suggested an open relationship to me, I'd immediately kill myself in front of her. So just to ruin her trajectory. I'd be like, look what you've done. Look what you've made happen.
Yeah.
Because they'd be like, I bet you'll never suggest that again. I could take the death that comes with it. Because it's like, the death would be... Because then you've got two choices there as well. You either immediately go, right, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then you've got to be downstairs eating your tea and you can just do your hair, just getting fucking... Just... upstairs. And then like, he's getting off and you've got to go into the hall and be like, thanks, nice to meet you. And then she's going to come in the living room and then you've either got to deal with that or you've got to say no and then be hit with like,
I love the idea that you're shaking the guy's hand. Like, I bet you'll sleep well tonight. After what you did.
She's going to be lovely to me for a few days. Like, I'll see you next Wednesday. Yeah, come back round. Well, there's fellas though, I've seen like Vice style stuff about couples who have been married for years. And
then they ruin their marriages by introducing other people.
But then it's like there's like the husband will be and like they'll go out of their way to find like black fellas with huge dicks. And they'll get them round to the house and the husband will just be sat downstairs just like eating a sandwich. And his wife's upstairs just put through the fucking ringer and he's just doing an interview and you can faintly hear it in the background and he's like, no, yeah, it's cool, it's what she wants to do, it's fine. It's like, so she must pay the lion's share of the bills there.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's got to be the way.
What about if you were in a relationship and your chick was open to threesomes but with girls? Would you be into that or would you think that would fuck the relationship?
I think that... okay, so there's two separate questions. Will I be into it? And do I think it'd fuck the relationship up?
Yeah, fair.
But to answer
yes
only...
to both.
Yeah. Like, because eventually, there's going to be one time where maybe accidentally you might pay more attention to the visitor. And it's going to be... And then it's like, this was your idea.
Yeah,
But then, like, I don't know. I think... I don't know, there's a certain sanctity of a relationship that a threesome, whether it's two guys, whether it's two girls, it's going to ruin it. Somewhere down the line, it's going to ruin it.
It's got to be like a one-off thing with strangers or like someone you're not going to have to see again.
Because it's like, if you have that, if your girlfriend comes here, first and foremost, if your girlfriend comes here and goes, I'd like to have another threesome only with another girl, that's a trap. Because eventually, she's going to ask for that favour returned.
You think so?
Why else would they suggest
Because maybe they're into chicks. I don't know.
Yeah, but eventually it's going to be, remember when I let you shag the other girl? And it's going to be like, well, yeah, meet this, bring him in. And it's like, yo. And then what would bother me more, and this is immature, what would bother me more is if his dick was bigger than mine.
Well, yeah.
Genuinely, if his dick was smaller than mine, I could probably be like, you chose the wrong one. Congratulations, dickhead. But then it's like if it's like, I don't know, you can't be like high-fiving him over the back, can you? Like, how sick are we?
Yeah.
Because then how would you sit down with that woman that night and have dinner?
Yeah. No, I couldn't imagine like someone you were seeing was dating someone who you fucking hate or don't respect at all. I don't think I could date that person. You know what I mean?
No.
Like if you found out that the girl you're seeing now, her ex is this person who you just like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like some scumbag or whatever.
Yeah, because then it'd be like, well, was that... Yeah, I know what you mean. Because they'd be like, well, was that your...
Yeah, how did you find that acceptable?
Yeah.
And then what does that say about me?
Yeah.
What sign
like, what
am
am I? Like, am I either that or am I like the... No, when it's like...
I must not be nothing special because you'd clearly date anything.
Or it's the old fucking cliche of like a girl who's like been with like bad boys for years and then settles down with the guy who works in IT and it's like he's just happy to have a woman in the house that's not made of silicon. Mm-hmm. And then it's sad.
That's why I have to be a fuck up, just so I know.
Yeah. It's like
she's not settling.
It doesn't get worse.
I'm unstable.
I just think there's so many ways as a man to end up just sad, and I don't even mean emotionally. I mean just like he's sad.
Yeah.
And it can happen in so many ways. It's terrifying.
Yeah. Like
you could just have like one bad marriage, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, there he is. You've got a sixth cat now, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, bet the house stinks.
Or even, dude, I had a friend growing up who, like, when he was 18, his girlfriend told him she was on protection. She wasn't. So he got her pregnant. Then she said she was getting rid of it, and she didn't.
Oh.
And now he's just a dad at 18. And he's like, obviously he says the thing you're supposed to say, like, it's still the best thing that ever happened.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm really happy, but
Yeah.
it's like, that's not the trajectory you had planned out. And
No.
you basically got like fucking sidelined here.
100%. 100%. Because then you've got to like...
Be a good person.
Yeah, and it's like, no.
And then you're also attached to like a liar for the rest of your life. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's something that's something that was like a big fear of mine back in the day. Was like, say you get somebody pregnant, and then it's like they are just a horrible person, and it's like you've still got to see them because you love this little kid.
Yeah.
But then it's like there's the constant argument between, and then it becomes like, do I like the kid enough to put up with this for like the rest of my life? Probably not.
Well, then she's seeing some fucking coke dealer after you, and it's like, now you got to deal with that guy the entire time.
Yeah, he's fucking using my kid to run drugs. You end up getting a bag dropped off, and your 7-year-old delivers it with the stabilizers on the bike, and you're like, yo, get in, lad. What the fuck is going on? Have you got the stuff, though? It's fucked. There's so many scary ways life can go. It's fucking... I'm happy just with this.
Just doing a podcast.
Yeah, this
front
is
of a half and half flag.
Yeah, that's it. Like, but there's the semi-racist backdrop. It's not.
It's not semi-racist.
It's not too on the nose. You know, maybe next week it'll be a full Union Jack. We'll be racist, but not intentionally.
How long have we been doing?
How long have we been running for?
Just on 56.
Just on 56. Wow. I reckon we wrap it.
Yeah, it's
I'm
pretty
happy
good.
with that. This has been good. Thank you so much for joining us again. I know we had a little sabbatical, but we are back. There's going to be an episode coming out every week. As of 1st of October.
I don't know the date yet, but early October.
As soon as this drops, every week commencing that. If we ever were going to miss a week because of schedules, we'll obviously let you know. But thank you for being patient with us. It's good to be back. Jordan, thank you very much for jumping on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Ben, for fucking getting back on board. Ben's back in the team. It's been sick. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.